welcome to Kate's Egg. Today I am going to be trucking winter wheat to the elevator, which is very exciting. I'm getting in the pickup now, and I'm going to meet Dad at the schoolhouse, so we have a vehicle there. Austin, you're setting a cone up so the truck knows where to back up to, right?
It's helpful, yes.
Yes, it is.
It's really nice to have.
Now you're going to operate the grain back PRS.
Yeah.
We load the semi-truck front to back because that's where the axles are, which are the strongest points of the truck. And we don't even load the middle or the center of the truck. This semi-truck right here is the red one. It's the one you always see Darcy driving. We are at the 15 grain bin site. It used to be 13 bin. We put another 2 up. And this is also where the schoolhouse is. So if you've ever seen that in any of my videos, it's all the way down there. The truck I will be hauling with today is this back red one, which is a tandem truck, so it's not quite as long as the semi-truck, but it's still very fun to drive. Good morning, Darcy.
Morning.
It has been incredibly windy in Montana, and actually, Darcy just said that we had to stop hauling yesterday because of how windy it was. It was just awful.
This little lever that's not covered green,
Yes.
little label, that is what we have the fold hooked up to.
Oh!
And Darcy set this up so he put basically a throttle limiter on it when it's when the PTO's in. So you just push this forward and I'll give you 1,000 at the very max throttle. But it's just this little thing there, make sure that you're at idle. And then I let it kind of balance out for a second, and then I push it forward slowly.
What do you mean when you say balance out?
Just even out on the RPM, so it's not like starting up, as you're pushing into it.
Yeah.
It kind of it starts turning smoothly because it's running, and then you push it forward.
Okay.
It might not make that big of a difference. Try to be nice with it.
Yes. I am sitting in our new tractor that we got to the farm, which is very awesome. Austin's gone to the back of the semi-truck to see how full it is. This tractor has a PTO, which runs the grain back. The grain back sucks the grain out of the bin with this big hose and then augers it up to the semi-truck. Oh, I did it. Neutral. Pull the brake. Oh, I can't believe I just did it. The camera was not filming while I pulled up, so that's super sad, but Austin was a fantastic instructor, and he was just about to pull the truck up, suggested I could maybe take a lesson, so that's what happened, and it was just awesome. You have to look in your mirror and basically line up with the cone in the mirror, and look at the tire tracks, and then also kind of imagine where the grain back would be when it's dumping grain in.
You can love these from inside. Kind of look out.
Oh wow, that is really cool. So how did you know how to move it when you backed up, or what exactly perfect would be?
Well, really, I first saw somebody do it, a number of years ago. It's sort of tricky, or at least it feels tricky at first doing, because you feel like you're gonna dump it out like the box when you're wiggling the truck around. But mostly,
you have
you
a
see
dead
the arc.
center. Wow.
It's gonna kind of push the grain that way, right? So you want to be slightly off center towards, in this case, the driver's side of the truck.
I didn't even think about that. That definitely makes sense.
It's not like super critical, but it helps consistency on your weights centered, right?
Yes.
And then you're gonna back up. It'll probably happen sometime. You'll probably know that you need to back up, but you try to pull forward anyways. But
yeah.
Conscious note.
That was an incredible suggestion. Thank you so much for teaching me how. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, you ought to know how, right?
Yes. especially with driving semi-truck and tandem truck.
There's a little bit of difference in between the two. Like I find that I feel like the tandems are like more top heavy. So I actually take corners slower in a tandem than I would in the trailer truck.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, just a little bit, not by a whole lot.
That's interesting.
Alright, so if you look at this is about time to move. But you want to hold out for just a little bit longer. And a lot of the time I don't get like, say, all the way out of the clutch.
Okay.
Just so I'm moving slower. And if I remember right, these legal weight, it's like 2 big piles and then a third, like 3/4 pile.
Okay.
Pull it back towards you, push that thing in, and then pop it out of its holder. Get underneath it and hold your arm up the other way. Go the other way. Use the other arm to hold it up. Easy, hold it. Now let it out.
That was a good clutch. Yeah, but I did 3 good clutches lining the truck up with the grain back. We are on the road. Well, not yet, but we're driving. We're moving anyway.
Run up to about half throttle. Keep going.
I'm on. Smell, whatever that is.
You don't want that on. You want this on. Looks like the hood's not hooked down too. Okay, I'm gonna run up to about 55 on this road or so. Turn your cruise on. The button on top in the middle. Keep going. Okay, we'll go to a little bit above 55 and then we'll lock it in. Get going. Step on the gas.
I'm on it.
Okay, that ain't set. Down and set it. It is. Okay, you want to not get in the middle of this.
Oh.
They go where they want. They have the right to. That's a United States Marshal in that white pickup. Turn. Go straight over to that other sign. Right from here. Accelerate to them.
Now I'm on the freeway ramp. Oh, a helicopter.
Yeah, they got a helicopter, 2 United States Marshals.
Wow.
Stay out of their way. You see that action, Kate? Let them go.
So we just passed a lot of people from the Air Force moving parts of the nuke for the missile. We don't have a super long trip today, but we are hauling winter wheat. We are hauling to United Grain, which I actually have a video about, and it's called How Farmers Make Money, because we grow the crop, harvest it, and then we put it in our bins, and then when we go to sell our wheat, we haul it to the elevator.
Shut your cruise off. Turn it back on now. How fast are you? And this does coast down the block. They're not real heavy, Kate. If you were real heavy and going faster, lock your cruise in right now. Okay,
Doesn't feel like it walked in.
Full power. Just go to full power. That's because you had the button down. You're pushing it and holding it. It's just when you get back up to 65, just hold it till you get there and lock it in. You can't press that thing down and hold it. You got to make sure that it locks back up. Or it ain't gonna lock, and it doesn't know if you're not coasting. It should have locked in when it came back up. It's probably slower than we wanted to go. Okay, now get back on it. Then we'll try going up.
Do we pass this guy?
If we got room, man. telling you that because if you're ever running these long trucks, you can't cut these corners. These you kind of cut. This truck being slow is no different than the big one. You might have to stop. Somebody comes barreling up there with a Prius going 75, you gotta make it stop. You can't go in front of them. Okay, and this is gonna be pretty much just the coast going down here with a little bit of braking. Don't get on these edges, you know, like that gravel edge there. If you're full, that truck flaps that gravel, just roll on over. Better for that guy to get over it than it is for you. But again, you got to share the road, you know, so you got to get over some. You got to make sure you don't get your wheels on the outside of that gravel.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe to learn more about how your food gets to your table. You can also follow Kate's Egg on Instagram, KATES_AG, and on Facebook, Pinterest, and TikTok. Make sure you're following my official TikTok account, KATES_AG. You can visit the Kate's Egg website, KATESAG.com, and purchase a Kate's Egg tote bag, which I actually have here with me, using in the truck. I carry it everywhere with gloves, any farm equipment. It's a nice heavy cotton and it's made in the USA. If you would like to follow me as a fashion designer, you can visit my website, katestevens.com, KATESTEPHENS.com, and you can see the handbag that I've completely designed. It's made in the USA with agricultural elements to help bridge the gap between farmers and consumers. And my Instagram page for my fashion label is katestevens.official, as well as my Facebook. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!